Yo, what's going on, dudes? This is LEGO Jake here, and welcome to part 14 of our Ben 10 Power Trip Let's Play. Before we get into the missions today, when I loaded back into the game today after I quit out in the last episode, it actually spawned me at the bottom of the mountain, so I was climbing my way back up and came across these two gems that I felt like I should definitely show you guys before we started running around with Wrath here, because I didn't want anyone to be like, where'd you get those two gems from? Especially if we got the other 8 some point in this Let's Play, it'd be really awkward for somebody to be like, buddy, where'd you get the first 2? So, definitely felt like I should show that off. But anyway, welcome back to Ben 10 Power Trip. Yes, part 14, we are definitely making some heavy progress in this series, and this episode is going to be very heavily focused on just exploring this upper echelon mountain area, and just sort of, it says hunting down the missing parts. We do that a little bit later, but honestly, I wanted to just look around this area, take on any ruin challenges, and just, again, with those gems that we just found, possibly find any other collectibles before we find the missing parts. We do that a little bit later. As for right now, here's one of the ruin challenges I brought up earlier, and it will be pretty easy to take out with our boy Wrath here, and really any of the other aliens we have unlocked, all of them but Diamond Head, because with all the upgrades we have, with all the abilities that all the aliens have, we can basically mow through just about anything. We are pretty freaking powerful, if you ask me. Once we have Diamond Head unlocked, man, we are going to be the rulers of the universe, I swear to God. Hex needs to be on the lookout for us, not the other way around. To go back to talking about this ruin challenge though, this one was oddly annoying. If you can't tell by every time I walk up, or jump up rather, to these different platforms and start punching someone, they fall right off, so I gotta jump back down to the ground and beat them up, and then you gotta climb all the way back up to get to where you were, and then of course you gotta parkour as our Tony the Tiger boy here, so, ugh. Annoying. For 25 coins? Seriously, I could find 25 coins just walking around. But I guess that's the price you pay for still being quite early in this particular area. But hey, whatever. It's still pretty cool that we're in this area as Tony the Tiger, because Frosted Flakes are covered in that white stuff, and hey, we're in the snow, so maybe that's the correlation there. What is wrong with me? Probably a lot of things, honestly, but let's not talk about that right now. Let's talk about exploring. It kind of gave me the ideas for the extras videos that we're going to have in the future while we were running around this video, and it's just really crazy. I've said it a million times. This is such an expansive game. When you're just running around, sort of looking at everything, hunting down collectibles, just exploring the areas, you truly realize how... Whoa. XLR8, that was interesting. You truly realize how massive this game is in all of its areas, whether you're in the city, mountains, whether you're, the snowy mountains or the green grassy mountains, whether you're in the farm, whether you are anywhere, this game is huge. We've only done like 3 or 4 of the Lord Decibel missions out of like 15. We have not even collected a fraction of the freaking collectibles in this game. We have not even made a dent in the upgrades, and we don't even have Diamond Head unlocked yet, and we're on episode 14. This is a massive game as far as Ben 10 like Cartoon Network level games go. This is like some peak level game experience, especially if you're a Ben 10 fan. Just saying, you will be living it up in this game for a long time, or at least we have. It's been a couple weeks now that we've been playing through this game. I obviously, I have to edit it and take time to make the episodes, which adds a little bit of time, but I assure you, if you're just playing through straight through with no recording, no reason to stop playing, it's still gonna be maybe a 6 to 8 hour experience if you really go through and collect everything. I'm telling you, it's a huge game. I don't know if I'm making my point here clear enough. It is a huge game. Donald Trump, hit me with that. Huge. Thank you, Mr. President. I needed to get my point across, or, rather, Mr. Ex-President. And even though he is the ex-president now, he makes a great point about this being a huge game. I mean, for real, we don't have nearly any of the gems like we found at the beginning of this episode. The collectibles in general, not just in this area, but throughout the whole game, are so well hidden. It's unbelievable. I mean, if you go back a couple of episodes when I did a little speed runs thing, hunting down stereos throughout Strudelbeck, I was running around for 45 minutes, and the whole time time I was walking around the city, I was still discovering upgrades, collectibles, other little gems and stuff for those areas. Oh, we found 4 gems, so I guess we are making some pretty significant progress here, but my point is, you will truly be running around these areas for hours. I guess that is the point of why Carla Clams has the maps that you can buy to make it a little bit easier, but if you're trying to get the collectibles and stuff alongside the missions as you complete the game, I would say you might just want to give up on that task and get it all in the end game, because it's just not going to happen, buddy, unless you're hunting down 1,010,000 coins to buy all the maps right off the bat, but why would you want to do that? Who knows? On the bright side, though, and to get away from talking about the massive scale of this game, I'm sorry, I just get lost in that conversation a lot because it's so impressive when you look at the scale of this game, but we are finally starting the actual mission of this episode. We are done exploring and looking around this area, and basically this mission is incredibly simple. As you can see, it says you're supposed to find the missing parts, as I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, and to do that you have to use Wrath's little trail smelling ability that is ripped straight out of the LEGO games, and again, just like the LEGO games, you gotta go and dig up the missing parts. Every time you do, you will spawn in a couple of enemies to take out, but I don't even remember if any of them are big guys or if they're all little like this. This was a really easy mission is all I'm gonna say. The hardest part is following the smell trail, but if you just know that you don't have to stand in a specific spot to use that ability, you can just keep clicking the left trigger and it'll pop up a trail for you to follow no matter where you're standing, so you don't have to go back to where you started or anything, and so if the trail goes away, it's literally as easy as clicking the left trigger to find it again. So if that's the hardest part of this mission, is just following a trail that's pretty freaking easy to follow, I'm pretty sure everyone should have a really simple time with this mission. The only difference in this one compared to like most of the missions in this game is that instead of there being a ton of missing parts for you to find that, you know, would count up to 3 or 4 or 5 or however many, you know, it's looking for 3 in this mission, just for you to know. But this mission specifically has 3 parts that are in specific locations. You have to follow the trail, dig them up, and that's it. You don't have to bring them back, but all of the trails do start at the ski lift, so technically you do have to go back anyway, but you're not holding the parts, you're not like transporting anything, you're literally just walking to one area, picking it up, and calling it a day. It's a really simple mission. I'm over-explaining it for the sake of just making sure everyone is all good, but it's very, very easy. And I can't confirm or deny this. This one is just a theory, but I assume all the parts will be in the same exact spot in everyone's game. So if you wanted to make this mission even faster, you could probably just switch to Ben's scooter or XLR8 and run straight to where you see in the video. And you can probably just dig it up straight there. I'm not sure if you have to directly follow the trail and the game, like, knows. I can't confirm or deny that, but you may be able to speed this mission up even more. Just saying. You might. Don't quote me on that, and if you can't, then don't get mad at me, okay? I'm just saying, it was a theory. And I only really bring that up because Tony the Tiger here is pretty effective at fighting people, and he is our parkour master, but he is not a very speedy guy. He's definitely not a speed demon, so you are kind of sauntering your way around this area while you're following this big cheese trail. And also kind of funny, he's following this literally looks like Cheeto dust trail, and I mean, if he's not the Tony the Tiger, then he's obviously Chester the Cheetah, right? So maybe that's the joke there. He's in this white frosted flake world following Cheeto dust. The Wrath is a weird character. But I'm kind of a weird character myself, so maybe that's why we can get along so well. Anywho, to go back to what I was saying earlier, there were no big enemies, no shielded dudes at all to take care of in that mission. It was just a bunch of little peons, so you should have no problem taking that mission on.
Excellent work, our son. I'm sure Aunt Bonnie would like to thank you herself. See you at the bottom.
So look, I know that he said that Bunny would probably want to thank me herself at the bottom of the cliff, but did he not think maybe it would have been nice to at least give me a little pat on the back himself? I mean, I was fighting all those monsters and hunting down machine parts and fixing his ski lift in his area. A nice little thank you would have meant something, but also ski lift reminds me of Der Eisendrache from Black Ops 3.
Yes, thank you, young man. I was worried sick about my poor nephew.
No problem. I came to Iceberg to get to the bottom of the supernatural activity happening in Strudelbeck. Do you know anyone who might have some answers?
A boy with such serious questions should go see our fortune teller Astrid. Here, take this bracelet and tell her you're a friend. She'll give you a complimentary reading.
Well, it's worth a try.
So I was gonna give our annoying friend Bon Voyage there a chance to join the conversation and give me a thank you while she was going on about whatever, but no, he never did. He just stood there silently. So again, buddy, learn some manners. If somebody does something for you, at the very least, say, hey, I appreciate you. Also, power upgrade, yeet.
What's up?
Hey Ben, check your mission log. There are some new side missions available in this region.
Thanks a ton for letting me know about the side missions, Gwen, but I can assure you I will not be taking those on in this episode, so if you were hoping for that, you can bring your hopes way down, sister, because I will be waiting until the story is over to take on any of the side missions. They will be in the bonus videos, so if Gwen, you want any of my help or want my information about that, you can wait for the bonus videos as well. Thank you. I am definitely interested to see how many videos we will have before we get to the bonus videos, though. It's kind of crazy that we're on part 14 already. I was expecting this to be more of like a 10 to 12 part series, but it is truly showing its merits and expanding far beyond its reach.
I've been expecting you.
Cool. I'm looking for answers.
Aren't we all?
I guess. There's this evil magician Hex, and he's up to something horrible that's causing chaos all over Strudelbeck. I need to know where he's hiding so I can stop him.
Ah, yes. I see. The universe has sent a message for you. Follow the path of fire to the mouth with no tongue. There is what you seek.
Huh? What does that mean?
That is for you to discover. I am a messenger for the universe, not a translator.
Alrighty, even though Astrid Anderson seems a little bit sketchy, I have a feeling we should take her advice and listen to her.
Hey Gwen, what's up?
Hey Ben, learn anything new about our spooky sorcerer?
Maybe. A fortune teller gave me this strange riddle. She said, follow the path of fire to the mouth with no tongue. Any ideas?
According to my research, there's an old road where the people of Strudelbeck would light torches. Maybe check it out.
Torches. Road. Got it.
Good luck, Ben, and be careful.
Huh, well, then that leaves absolutely no mystery to that riddle then. I guess we will head to the path of torches Gwen spoke of in the next episode. I will see you all there, friends. Peace out.